Who is the most important person in your life? Spouse, children, parents, best friend, or mentor? Someone whom you love boundlessly and trust with all your heart. And now prepare for an unexpected answer. No, no, and once again no. No matter how strongly you love other people, they are not the main ones in your story. The most important person in your life is you, and only you. Look honestly at your relationship with yourself. Do you treat yourself as the main character of your own life? Or do you generously give this honorable place to someone else? If someone else became main for you, and you assigned yourself only a supporting role, then your self-esteem can no longer be healthy. And instead of you, someone else will surely pave the road to success. Do you want real success? Put yourself in first place in your own life. But don't rush to be frightened. This is not a manifesto of egoism. This does not mean that now you must forget about love and respect for others, ignore their needs, or become indifferent. Quite the opposite. Let's examine this with a simple example. Have you ever flown on an airplane? Then remember the flight attendant's instruction. In case of depressurization, first put the oxygen mask on yourself, then help others. Sounds selfish? Not at all. This is elementary survival logic. If you lose consciousness from lack of oxygen, whom will you help? Nobody. Exactly the same way in life. If you don't take care of yourself, don't fill your internal reservoir of energy and love, what can you give to others? Empty promises and burned out emotions. By recognizing your value and your legitimate right to the main role in your own life, you automatically will be able to recognize both the value of another person and his right to be main in his own story. This is like dancing. Each dancer is beautiful in his own rhythm, but as soon as one begins copying the movements of another, harmony is destroyed. Do you understand what the magic of this approach is? Imagine that your life is a kingdom. You can be a wise ruler who prospers himself and creates prosperity for his subjects, or you can give the throne to someone else and become a servant in your own castle. Which option seems more attractive to you? You are the director of your life, and he is the director of his. You are the captain of your own ship, not a passenger on someone else's vessel. You don't rush to occupy main roles in other people's place, and don't try to control other people's ships. But you also don't allow outsiders to control your theater, and you don't give the helm of your ship into foreign hands. After all, this life is yours and only yours. It is given to you as the greatest gift, unique like a fingerprint, so that you live it as your heart commands, not as someone's will dictates, so that you walk precisely your path to the summit. Reveal your own potential, not someone else's. Someone else's potential is physically impossible to realize. This is like trying to wear someone else's clothes that are categorically not your size. You can pull someone else's fate onto yourself as much as you want, but it will pinch, constrain movements, and look ridiculous. Don't try to live someone else's story. This has never made anyone happy. This is the same as trying to sing with someone else's voice. The falseness will be heard by everyone, including yourself. Live your own symphony, and for this it is necessary to take your legitimate place in the center of your own world, the place of a conductor who controls the entire orchestra of his life. Having taken the main place in your life, you stop depending on other people, on their opinions and moods toward you. This is like learning to swim. When you no longer fear water and know how to stay afloat independently, waves cease to be a threat. They can rock you, but cannot drown you. So it is with people. Their criticism, approval, moods can create ripples on the surface of your internal sea, but cannot shake your deep confidence. And this means they can no longer pull the strings of your fate. Like puppeteers, your success will depend only on your decisions and actions, and nobody will knock you off your chosen path. If you are the master of your life, then you are the one who bears full responsibility for yourself and for your fate. And here lies an amazing paradox. Pay attention. The one who shifts responsibility onto the shoulders of others, who blames management, government, parents, spouse, weather, economy, anyone except himself, for something going wrong, remains weak forever. This is like sitting in a car and complaining that it's going the wrong way, while stubbornly refusing to take hold of the steering wheel. After all, Supposedly nothing depends on him. He is supposedly merely a passenger in his own life, powerless to change anything. But can a passenger control the direction of movement? To accept responsibility means to move to the driver's seat and instantly gain real power. This is a magical transformation. From a victim of circumstances, you transform into a creator of your reality. Let's conduct a simple experiment right now. Think about some real task from your life. Maybe you need to find a new job, improve relationships with loved ones, solve a financial problem, or deal with health. Choose something specific. Now say to yourself mentally, nothing depends on me. I can't do anything about it. It's all circumstances. Other people are to blame. The time is not suitable. Pronounce these words and listen to your sensations. Do you feel it? As if invisible chains fell on your shoulders. Energy flows away. Hands drop. And now mentally erase these words and pronounce with full conviction. I take full responsibility for solving this task. I will find a way. I will do this. Did you feel how your internal state changed instantly? This is not self-suggestion. This is a real transformation of your energy. The first phrase turns you into a helpless victim of circumstances. The second, into a powerful creator of solutions. Perhaps you don't yet know concrete steps how to solve the task, but inside already ignited the flame of readiness to search for options and act. Now think deeper. What exactly do you put into your subconscious every day with your thoughts and words? A program of helplessness or a program of strength? Your subconscious is like fertile soil that grows exactly those seeds that you throw into it. You throw seeds of complaints and accusations, grows a garden of failures and disappointments. You sow grains of responsibility and determination, blooms a garden of opportunities and achievements. If you want to forever change internal weakness for real power and confidence, start with simple things. Put yourself in first place and accept full responsibility for your life. This doesn't happen in one day. This is a process, like pumping muscles. But each day you will become stronger. Having taken responsibility, you will become strong. And a strong person is like a full, flowing river that generously nourishes everything around. A weak person is similar to a dried upstream. What can he give to others except dust and stones? The more you take care of yourself, the higher quality your care for loved ones becomes. This is like in sports. A well-trained athlete can endure serious loads and show excellent results. And an exhausted athlete cannot even properly run the distance, not to mention supporting someone. So don't be afraid that you will deprive someone or become an egoist by putting yourself in the center of your own life. This is fear that is often instilled in us from childhood. Don't think about yourself. Think about others. But think logically. How can you sincerely think about others if you haven't learned to think about yourself? This is the same as teaching swimming while standing on the shore and never entering the water. On the contrary, by giving more to yourself, you gain the opportunity to give more to others as well. Imagine a fountain. If there is a powerful water source at the base of the fountain, then streams beat high and beautifully, delighting everyone around. But if the source is weak or clogged, then there won't be a proper fountain, only pitiful splashes. You are that very source in the center of the fountain of your life. The better you take care of it, the more beautiful and powerful will be the streams of your love, care, and help that will reach your loved ones. How do you practically put yourself in first place? I suggest a simple but powerful exercise. Stay alone with yourself and devote time to reflections that there is not a single person in the world exactly like you. You are unique and unrepeatable, and the meaning of your life, your purpose are also unique. You came into this world to live precisely your story and fulfill your own tasks. Are you not substituting your goals with tasks of other people? Are you not trying to live by others' interests and needs? Are you not allowing those around you to dictate how you should exist and what to do? If you put someone else in first place, your soul protests, your internal wisdom protests, the divine beginning inside you. This manifests through discomfort, gloomy mood, apathy, irritability, dissatisfaction with yourself and the world. All this are signals that it's time to realize your value and take the legitimate place in the center of your own life. Relax, close your eyes, and remind yourself, I am. By this you return to yourself the role of center of your own world. Direct attention inward and concentrate on the heart area. The heart is your true center. Feel that you are completely in the center of yourself. Say to yourself, I am the center of my life. I am the creator of my fate. I am the master of my world. From now on, I put myself and only myself in first place in my life. Think about those people whom you are used to putting above yourself, considering better or more significant. Imagine each one in turn and say, I give myself the right to occupy the main place in my life. I give you the right to occupy the main place in your life. Gently ask each one to leave the center of your life and take a place in the center of their own. This concerns both adults and children. If you have children, you bear responsibility for them until they grow up. But this does not mean that you should dissolve in their life, depriving them of the right to their own story. Even a child has the right to be the center of his life. Care, love, educate, guide, but don't claim the role of center of their world. Then you will raise an independent, strong, and confident person. For adult people capable of taking care of themselves, you don't bear responsibility, regardless of the degree of closeness. Say to yourself, I bear responsibility for myself, for how I live my life. I free myself from responsibility for how other adult people live. Take several deep breaths, freeing yourself from responsibility for those who don't need your care. Exhale worry and anxiety for them. Inhale strength and confidence. Be sure, other adult people also have enough wisdom and strength to arrange their life as they need, without your excessive interference. Repeat this exercise several minutes each day until you feel that you have really taken the central place in your own life. And don't claim to become the center of others' worlds. Remember, by putting yourself in first place, you don't become an egoist. You become a whole, strong person capable of giving the world much more good and love. After all, only the one who has filled himself can generously share with others. Write in the comments your questions and wishes. I will definitely answer each one. And subscription will give you the opportunity to receive new information and become a participant in this amazing process of self-knowledge.